Now, according to Luke Gromen from FFTT, he says that those things cannot be true at the same time. You can't rebuild American industry and put Main Street first and keep the dollar as strong and overvalued as it is today. You can only pick two of them, and you have to sacrifice one. For example, if you want to rebuild the factories, aka bring back the jobs and wages, and protect the people of Main Street, aka keep prices low, then the dollar has to come down. A lot. Because it's the expensive dollar that makes American factories uncompetitive in the first place. So you lose the strong dollar. There's no other way. Now, if you want to protect Main Street and keep the dollar strong, that means cheap imports keep flooding in and factories never come back. So you lose the factories and it becomes impossible to reindustrialize. Now, if you want to rebuild the factories and keep the dollar strong, then the only way American industry can compete against cheap imports is if you wall it off with huge tariffs paid by consumers, which means prices go up on everything. Inflation goes up, and the cost of living eats society alive. It's a triangle where you can only pick two. You have to give one up. And according to Luke Gromen, he says Scott Bessent is way too smart not to know this. And he's already told us more or less which one of those three he's going to give up. And the one he's most likely going to give up is going to be the dollar. Except there's a really clever way of doing it, which is to use another asset as an escape valve, something that is a neutral reserve asset, an asset that is not one country's currency, and something that can absorb the dollar's price adjustment without blowing up the current economic system. And there's really only one asset on Earth with a couple thousand years of experience doing that, which is of course gold. Which brings us back to China. Because as it turns out, China knows all of this, and China's been building that system since as early as 2009.